Hello my friend, this is Dr. Cherry. Today what I want to do is to talk about talismans. There's a lot of people who have a lot of questions about talismans. What are they? Do they work? What's the principle behind it? And while I wrote a good article about it, I think it's always better to have a little video to explain myself. First of all, absolutely everything that you buy becomes a talisman. Your car, a watch, a pair of shoes was once upon a time nothing. And as the future is the reincarnation of the thought, so is matter. Matter that is condensed in the universe, that translates into who you are. Now, if a car was built under very negative cosmic wind, put it this way, the same very car will kill you. As simple as that. If you buy a pair of shoes, let's say after the full moon, or during one of your negative cosmic biorhythm, those shoes will take you places that you surely didn't want to be. That's what it's called being at the wrong time at the wrong place. Now, before making a talisman, I have to talk to my client. I have to do the chart, or the UCI, or the unique celestial identity. This is nothing else than a snapshot of all the planets above your head that depict who you are. Smart, curious, religious, a genius, want to be a pilot, a cop, an attorney, or simply an atheist or an idiot. That's how it goes. So you are nothing else than a robot controlled by the stars, which, sad enough, you know nothing about it. So you are unconsciously being manipulated, and in some cases mauled to death by those stars. And lacking cosmic consciousness is the biggest trouble that any human can suffer. And that's why, as a soul doctor, I practice this trait that you know nothing about. So it's important to keep an open mind and being curious instead of assuming anything about anybody or anything else for that matter. Always keep an open mind, because you got much more to gain with me than you could ever bargain for. But again, that's me to know and you to find out. Once this is done, I check, for example, let's say you need to find love. Sad enough, your UCI is cursed and you are repellent. Doesn't matter how much money you have, doesn't matter how much educated you are, doesn't matter the car you drive, the property you own, you still are repellent. It's just the way it is. Not everybody is born as pretty as Brad Pitt or Dr. Cherry. So understand that there are people out there that are desperate to find love. So what I do, I captivate this. This is what you ladies trying to look like when you go sitting on the beach for a few hours, and hopefully you don't get sunburned. You're looking for the copper color. You're looking for that magnetism to enrich and to promote your fifth house, which is the seat of attraction between human beings. Venus is the goddess of love and beauty. And the metal for Venus is copper. Beautiful town you're looking for. So a lot of my talismans are made with copper because a lot of people suddenly enough need love. You can be very rich and have everything and still being very lonely. You know, it's like having it all and being constipated every day. What's the point? You give your fortune just to be normal. So now there are people born under different stars. For example, somebody born in July, that's a Cancer. So Cancer is ruled by a metal, obviously called silver. the silver crescent of the moon. So this person says to me, Dr. Chiri, I want a talisman, but I want it to be with this, because this has been with me forever. So this person trusts me to actually melt, captivate the energy of Venus rising during her cosmic code positive biorhythm, and especially all will have to be melted during her own natal dragon rising. So it is an art, it is a work. You're not ordering a bag of potatoes here where you're going to have it tomorrow delivered. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to wait. I have to wait and pick up the best of those energy above your head, so that I know they'll be condensed into this new talisman that will give you what you're looking for. Now, there are people born in August. During the day, every planet shies away. Only the sun shines. So these people are ruled and controlled by Leo and gold. So this person sent me a piece of gold, which I will melt into another talisman that will bring up what this person is looking for. This person is looking for fame, to build a stage, to create something. Remember, Leo is the sign of creation, love and romance, and the stage. Schwarzenegger was born in August, Madonna was born in August, Michael Jackson was born in August. You know, people get famous not because they have something to support it. And that's what you don't know, because you don't have any cosmic consciousness. And this person sent me that little ring, again, silver, which I will melt, and it has a little diamond on top of it that will be inside the talisman. So I'm always asking people, is there something that you feel connected with, something that you really like? Okay, crush it, destroy it, melt it yourself, send it to me, because this will be condensed into the talisman that will cast once the stars smile on you. And trust me, the stars are a little bit more than dead rock hanging above your head for the sake of beauty. Now, the tools I use are very, very basics. Acetylene, oxygen, anything and everything that I need to melt. And of course I bought everything in the right time as far as I'm concerned, so I don't burn myself with this and my investment pay off. Okay? So now this person says to me, Dr. Chiri, I have an angel that has been with me forever, but it's too big and I don't know how to carry it, but I always had with me. So this is another thing that I'm going to melt into something round and square. It doesn't have to look pretty. You're not buying something to look pretty around your neck. You're buying something that you might have to have in your wallet, in your pocket, for whatever you're looking for. And then you're going to see the miracle, magical power. Knowledge is power. Ignorance is evil. And dealing with the stars doesn't make me evil. It makes me somebody different. I'm a scientist, I'm logical, I'm rational. All that I do is based upon the software that I had developed. I'm not a woo-woo psychic, even though that my mother said I'm more psychic than what I could ever believe. But if I want to do something, and if I do a reading or something with you, I want to offer you the understanding of the dynamics of where I'm coming from. And that's why you got to be pretty smart to deal with me. If you got an idiot, then whatever. Right, now. I do a lot of carving on my talismans, so I use a little Dremel. Let's say, for example, you need more lac, you need more energies, so I have to carve the specific symbol on that talisman that will add to the energy that I'm trying to captivate, to give you, so that you can reach emotional, financial, and spiritual stability, like I do. Now, everything is magnetic, everything has a vibration, everything is on Earth for a very specific purpose that sad enough science have forgotten. Somebody needs a better health, for example. Let's talk about me. I was born with Saturn, the great malefic, a very nasty planet, into the sign of Virgo. Virgo is the Virgin Mary, and Virgo is green. And when I was born, Saturn is in Virgo, in my chart. And this means that I was already doomed to have a very lazy, a very problematic digestive tract. My digestive system is all messed up since I was a child. And you wonder why I had colon cancer? But hey, again, I was able to beat it. So those rocks have different colors. This one is for love and light, pinky, beautiful. Blue is for psychics, intuition, or people who want to have more spiritual values, so I use blue, electric blue. Green is for health, and there's so many variation. And sometimes I get those rocks, and as I feel I'm supposed to do it, I either crush it and powder them, or I just put it right there and melt it with the talisman. So everything that you touch, everything that you see has a vibration, which is part of a big, huge vibrational system. And the idea is to use all those natural elements, those natural tools, and condense and captivate the energy of the universe to give you what is lacking in your chart. You think of a Ferrari, for example, and that Ferrari has no fuel. It doesn't matter how much you pay and how much that Ferrari is attractive. She's never going to go anywhere because she has no fuel. So, and every one of us is born with gifts. The gift of perception, like me. The gift of singing or music, the art, playing piano, the gift of dancing, Michael Jackson. You don't teach Michael Jackson how to sing and dance. He was born with all the element that made him who he became. Now, a lot of people like you out there are wondering, what is my fate? What is my purpose in this lifetime? What am I supposed to do? I've tried everything. I'm not happy. I'm working here. I'm a dentist. I'm a doctor. I'm an engineer. I'm so unhappy. You need to find out the area in your chart where God wants you to regenerate. For if you do not know where you regenerate, you're going to die. You're going to get depressed. You're going to get sick. You're going to become wide open to reptilious infection, to depression. And then you're going to seek help to your psychologist, to your traditionally educated doctor, which is going to poison you with chemicals or antidepressant, making your situation even worse. No. Be smart. Use the tools of the universe. That's why God created stars, to be used as signs and to be interpreted so that you can lead a safer, more productive life. Well, those are the regular tools. If I have to have this completely boiling and hot with metal, I just don't want to touch it. And then of course I have a smaller one for smaller tools. You don't want to get burned. So the idea of making this video today, and then you're going to say to me, or maybe, oh, Dr. Chiri, you know what? Your reading is $700, and a talisman $1,000. Well, talk to me once you have spent $200 or $300 after spending a few weeks or a few months at a hospital. You got to be preventive. You got to be smart. The investment you're doing with me is going to last for the rest of your life. And I'm not here to deceive you. You've got to trust me. And then when I carve and cast this talisman, okay, I'll give you direction. I'll give you direction on how to use it. We might have to see each other again on Skype, but I'm not going to charge you for that. You've already been charged. But I take care of you like I would take care of my VIP. Okay, you're very important to me. You're not just a client. That's why my family of VIP on the Cosmic Code are treated much better than the public. But this is where I will divulge things that I cannot divulge to the public. So when you look at it, do not misjudge me and do not assume I'm an egocentric because I speak to God, cosmic divinity. I'm not the only one who speaks to God. You speak to God every day. You do your prayer. This is how you speak to God. So the reality is, and the sad reality is, that He doesn't hear you. God doesn't think, doesn't rationalize. He will kill innocent little children in a tsunami, in an earthquake. My cosmic God is not going to send you to hell because you're already on hell in your ignorance and in your fears. So open up to the light, open up to the sun, open up to Dr. Chiri Cosmic Wisdom. And then let's check how your own future will change. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.